welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to my bedroom floor. We're on the floor today because, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be decluttering my makeup collection. Now, my makeup collection is tiny in comparison to other people, and to be honest, I'm not super into makeup, so that's why it's not huge. But the main reason I wanted to do this, I've been wanting to do this for so long, is I have a lot of makeup from before I went vegan, and I've been vegan for 4.5 years approximately. So what I want to do is to get rid of any makeup that is not vegan. For anyone who doesn't know, a lot of people know about cruelty-free makeup, which is obviously makeup that isn't tested on animals. So that is like kind of the first step to finding vegan makeup, is find brands that are cruelty-free, and then within those brands you find products that have no animal ingredients. So just because something's cruelty-free doesn't mean it doesn't have like animal ingredients in it. So animal ingredients include lanolin, carmine, beeswax, and there's more, but they're like the main three. So that's the main difference between cruelty-free and vegan. If something is vegan, it is cruelty-free, but just because something's cruelty-free doesn't mean it's vegan. There are so many websites, and I will link a few of them below, that list like the vegan products in a cruelty-free brand, but I'll leave those links down below for you guys to check out. That way you can double check any products in your collection if you're unsure if it's vegan or not. Okay, now that we've got all the boring stuff out of the way, let's go have a look at my makeup collection. So I keep my makeup in my wardrobe because I have this storage unit in there. My wardrobe's a mess, please don't judge. But this shelf is all my makeup, so all my makeup is pretty much stored in these drawers. Then I have all my palettes sitting here. These are just some face products that didn't fit. I've got my brushes, another palette, and then the only thing that's not makeup related is that jar there. I don't know if you can see it. That jar that just has loose change in it. So what I might do, I might take out all my palettes first and we'll go through those. Okay, so I've got all my palettes out beside me and I'm just going to show you them one by one and tell you what's going on. Starting with this is just a little e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. It is so broken and part of me like doesn't want to throw it out, but to be honest, I don't use it, so it's gonna go. Have the Australis Kaleidoscope palette. Now this is vegan. I love this palette. It's pretty pigmented and it's obviously fun to just have some bright colors, and it was pretty inexpensive. I think this palette's only $20, so good one to have. Also from Australis, also vegan, I have the AC on Tour palette, and this is just, it's done. That's done. That's gonna go. Sports Girl All Eyes on You. I believe they're cruelty free. I don't know if they're vegan. I feel like you can't really find much out about Sports Girl beauty, but clearly it's been loved and I'm done. Benefit kit that I got. This is the first like high-end makeup thing I got when I was in like year 9 maybe, and I was so obsessed with it. This isn't even really a palette, but it's got the powder and 2 concealers, and I never use this, and it's also not cruelty free, so I will be getting rid of this. I have this little eyeshadow palette that I literally, the Color Workshop, I feel like it's a really crappy brand. I used to be obsessed with it when I like first started with makeup, but to be honest, I never reached for this. It's not good, and I don't know if it's vegan or not, so this might go in a giveaway pile. We have like some kids in my neighborhood that are like girls getting into their teenage years, so they may like this just to like start playing with makeup. And I have 3 BYS palettes. I've had these for literally years. They probably need to be thrown out, and I put them in my to give away pile. This one's pretty much brand new. It's a Mecca Max Be Kind highlighting palette. I'm going to show you guys this because it's actually really beautiful. I got this for my birthday this year, so it's new. It's cruelty free, and I'm 99% certain that all of Mecca Max's like own brand stuff is vegan. So it's just got 6 highlighters, these 2 are powder, these 2 are cream. They're beautiful, amazing. Keeping this one. I have this Models Prefer like massive kit. I got this for Christmas probably when I was like somewhere between the ages of 12 and 14. It's not very great. Oh, it smells bad. I used to use it all the time. This might go in the to give away pile as well because you can see it still has a lot in it, but I will not be using it anytime soon. My last palette is this Choose Chi Chi Extravaganza face palette. I got this for my birthday for my 16th. I'm not even gonna try and justify it, but I will be keeping this one because I use it all the time. Editing Abby here. I just wanted to explain what I just said because watching it back it made no sense to me. The reason I said I don't want to justify this palette, didn't even mention it, that palette is cruelty free but it's not vegan. Like I said just before, I got it as a birthday present and I use it quite often, so for now I am going to be keeping hold of it. If I find other things that end up replacing it that are vegan and cruelty free, I will pass that palette on to someone else. But for now I'm keeping it, and that's why I said I didn't want to bother justifying it, even though now I've just come on here and done that. But anyway, let's move on. So the only palettes I'm actually keeping is the new highlighting one, the Kaleidoscope, and she's Chi-Chi. So that was pretty good. I got rid of a lot. Moving on to the drawers, I'm going to start with the top drawer, which I think is eye products. And moving on to the first drawer, this is eyes, and I can already tell you like 90% of this is really old or is not vegan, so it's probably gonna go. Okay, gosh, this is a hot mess. Starting with this was a sports girl like highlighter, and then I took out the highlighter and put in 2 brow powders, which were from the little sports girl palette I showed you guys before. These are gonna go, they're really old, they're gross. Designer Brands mascara, this is the Lush extensions. I actually got this for free. Everything from Designer Brands is vegan, and you can find some pretty good quality stuff for a low price from them. I will be keeping on to this one because I actually think it's the only vegan mascara I have at the moment. Definitely not my favorite. I'm looking for a new one, but I don't really wear makeup that often at the moment, so it's not a huge rush for me, but I'm keeping this one. I have 2 of the Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express mascaras. I think I bought one and then my friend got me one for my birthday. These are old. I feel like I just need to get rid of them because you're not meant to keep mascara for more than 12 months, I think. And I've definitely had these for longer than that. Another one, Maybelline Falsies, getting rid of that. Also, I forgot to mention, even if they weren't old, I would probably be getting rid of them or passing them on. If they were brand new, I would pass them on because Maybelline is not cruelty-free or vegan. I have 2 CoverGirl mascaras. CoverGirl used to test on animals, but they actually don't anymore. So these were actually my mum's old mascaras, I think, which is disgusting. You're not meant to share mascara. I feel like I didn't know that when I stole these from her. I have an e.l.f. Studio Mineral Infusion mascara. This is like just a very basic mascara. Everything from e.l.f. is vegan except their basic line brushes, like the ones with the white handles. They're animal hair, so don't get those ones. But everything else from e.l.f., all their studio brushes and all of their makeup products are vegan. Another one from e.l.f. is their Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. This is empty and old. Like I said, e.l.f. is cruelty-free and vegan, but I'm getting rid of this because it's old. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I wanted this for so long and I bought it when I was in America. It's still got product in it, so I'm gonna keep it. This is I'm gonna show you up close because it's beautiful. The Mecca Max like gel eyeshadow. It's called the Illuminati. Oh, it's called Waitlist. It's in like their Illuminati range. I also got this for my birthday this year. And again, Mecca Max, all cruelty-free or vegan. Really old Rimmel gel eyeliner. Rimmel aren't vegan or cruelty-free. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's disgusting. Then I have this 3INA eyeshadow. You guys have seen this in so many videos. I'm obsessed with this. It's literally my go-to. I love it so much. For anyone who's wondering, it's their metallic eyeshadow in the shade 506, and it's beautiful. It's my favorite eyeshadow ever. It's really good over a base, so like that Mecca one I just showed you guys, or I have like an e.l.f. shimmering facial whip. That's a good base too. On its own, it's not insanely pigmented, but it is very glittery and metallic, so that does make sense. But I'm keeping this one. These 2 Avon like cream eyeshadow sticks, and like I'll show you, like pull it out and push it through. I'm getting rid of these. I have a really old Essence eyeliner. Now there's like a tiny bit of pigment left, but I'm gonna throw this out. Essence are cruelty-free. I'm like 90% sure they're cruelty-free, and they would have vegan products. I'm not sure if this is one of them. Again, if I find out, I'll leave it on the screen now for you. Okay, moving on to this mess of eyeliners. I'm gonna very quickly go through these. This is a Designer Brands Kohl eyeliner. I never use it. I got this in a show bag. I'm gonna get rid of this because I just don't use it. This is like Bo Beauty. I don't know if anyone remembers this brand. They sell it in BW, and it was a big thing because it was all $2, and like when I was like 12 and 13, everyone wanted to buy makeup but only had like $5 to spend on it. So I got this as a Christmas present, and it's a purple metallic eyeliner, but it's empty. I'm getting rid of it. This eyeliner came in with that palette I think I showed you before, the Models Prefer one. I'm just gonna get rid of this because it's old and gross. Same with this eyeliner I remember using at my very first dance thing ever, and I've been dancing since I was 7, so that's disgusting. Goodbye. I have an Essence purple eyeliner. I used to really love purple makeup. I still do, but I'm more into my pinks now. Again, this is really old. I'm gonna get rid of this. I have this Bobbi Brown little tester mascara. Now this mascara is amazing, but it's not cruelty free, so it's going. I have an old mascara one that I was using like for my eyebrows. This can go in the bin. And I have a Rimmel white eyeliner pencil. Again, I've had this for so long and I use it, but it's not cruelty free or vegan, so we're getting rid of it. Have this little Models Prefer eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna pass this on to a better home. We have another BYS palette. Now this I actually liked because if you wet them, they come up really metallic, but if you look at it, look at how powdery and messy it is. Like, they're just not great. I'm gonna put this in the giveaway pile. And lucky last, we have a little trio of eyeshadows that I'm pretty sure I stole from my mum's old makeup when I was like 14. So getting rid of this, going in the bin. Okay, wow, that's all that's left. When I said 90% was going, I really wasn't lying. Moving on to the next drawer, this is all face stuff, and I also have a bit more beside me, the stuff that you saw on the shelf that didn't fit in. Hopefully by the end of this, it will be able to fit in. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will be. I have a Beauty Works blush. Now, Beauty Works is like one of those kid brands, so I will be getting rid of this. I have this e.l.f. tinted moisturizer. Holding on to this one because it is darker than my skin tone, so if I'm like wearing fake tan or something, it's good to mix with my foundation. It by itself is okay. It's very dewy, very thin, so it like transfers very easy, but it's alright. But I will be keeping this one. I have this Clinique CC cream. I got this as a present ages ago. It actually doesn't match my skin tone at all. It doesn't work amazingly on my skin. It's also not cruelty free or vegan, so I will be passing this on because there's still quite a lot left in it. I have this Maybelline Fit Me bronzer. Like I said before, Maybelline is not cruelty free or vegan, so I'm gonna bin this one because it's pretty old and I did use quite a lot of it in its time. I have this random blush. Now this is so old. Again, first ever dance concert I ever did I used, so I think this one needs to go in the bin. Have a Designer Brands bronzer stick in the shade Sunkissed, and I love this. I use this all the time. This is like part of my everyday makeup routine. This I am keeping. Again, Designer Brands, all cruelty free, all vegan. I have the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. I actually forgot I own this, and I used to love it because it gives like a nice finish under your eyes. I believe it does have flashback though, and I also think it has glitter. Look, I kind of want to hold on to it and give it another go. I'm gonna hold on to it, and if I don't use it in 6 months, I will throw it away. Have the Designer Brands Master Illusion Concealer. This is pretty good. This is the concealer I use. It's not anything amazing, but I'm gonna keep this because I do use it. Also from Designer Brands, I have their Luminous Foundation. Again, this is the foundation I currently use. As you can tell, I quite like Designer Brands products. Super glowy, super beautiful, and with the right setting powder, lasts and it's beautiful. Keeping this one. Another one I'm keeping is the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. If you watch any Australian beauty YouTubers, you know that this is a cult classic. Amazing. It's really good. Keeping this. On the same note, if you watch Australian beauty YouTubers, you'll also have heard of the Face of Australia Translucent powder. I love this one. I want to kind of keep the dewy finish of the Luminous foundation from Designer Brands, so I'm going to keep this one. This is the Hello Flawless like mini Benefit foundation. Now this doesn't match my skin at all. It's also from Benefit, so it's not cruelty free. Gonna get rid of this one. This is actually empty, so I don't know why I still have it. It's the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. Like I said, everything's cruelty free and vegan. I really like this. It reminds me of Professional, which again is not cruelty free. This is also so much cheaper, and it also cancels out the redness because it's green. So I really recommend this, and I should get another one. More Bo Beauty. This one's a bronzer, but it's really like a blushy color. I'm gonna bin this. From Designer Brands, again, I have their Take Cover Concealer, and I feel like there's actually not much left in here, but I really don't like it. It just clumps and sits really badly on the skin, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Also have this Essence Mousse Foundation. I clearly liked this in its time, but I think it's time to go. Have this Lol bronzer. I'm just gonna give this to someone. I don't know, I'm gonna put it in the giveaway pile. I have no idea if it's cruelty free or vegan at all, but it's not for me. It's like a $2 brand of makeup, so I don't really like to use it. Have these Essence Match to Cover concealers. I was obsessed with these at the time, but now I realize they're not very good, so I'm gonna get rid of them. And I also have this foundation stick, which I remember using for my year 8 production at school. Oh my god, and it's so old, and look at that, that's disgusting. So this is gonna go into the bin. Okay, that is that drawer empty. I'm gonna put everything back in and see what we're left with. Amazing, everything fits nicely. Beautiful, all vegan, all cruelty free, all good products. I'm happy with that. Okay, moving on to lip products. I don't ever wear lip products, so I don't know why I have so many, but let's get started. This Rimmel Color Rush thing. Rimmel, again, not cruelty free, not vegan. Still got quite a bit left in it though, so we'll put that in the to give away pile. These ones are fun. Now, if you've been subscribed to me for a very long time, you will remember the video where I made these. I made my own lip balms, tinted lip balms, when I was 14 and I'm now 19, so these are 5 years old. They're gross, they're going in the bin. Have an Australis Velour lips, again cruelty free, vegan. This is in the shade Dubai. I love this. It smells good. It's probably a little bit old, but I'm gonna hold on to it because I do use it. From Rimmel, I have one of their old Kate Moss lipsticks. You can't even get this anymore. This used to be my dancing lipstick, but I actually no longer dance at that dance school as of this year, so I can actually finally get rid of this one. I have an Essence lip liner. Now, I'm pretty sure this is vegan. Like I said before, I know it's cruelty free, and I remember when I bought this doing research about it, so I'm gonna hold on to it and I will double check its vegan status. I have this gross tinted lip balm that smells like bubblegum and makes me kind of feel sick. Goodbye. More models prefer, this is in the shade Show Off. I just thought this was the coolest colour, but it clearly doesn't suit me. Whatever, goodbye. A little mini kids lipstick. Again, never gonna use it. Another one from the same brand. It's actually a really nice red colour, to be honest. But again, don't know if it's cruelty free or vegan, so it's going in that giveaway pile. Have an Australis lip liner. Now this one I clearly got to go with the velour lips because it's the same colour and I like using this and it's good, so I'm going to keep that one. I have a Rimmel lip liner and I think that this colour is beautiful, and I remember buying it when I just went vegan and I was like, still kind of buying whenever I wanted. It actually has a decent amount left. I might give this to a friend. Someone will get good use out of it. I have baby lips. Now, if you're in America, our baby lips look different, but yeah, tinted lip balm, baby lips with the craze. But it's a bit old now, so I can go in the bin. Now I have these two NARS lip glosses. The reason I say NARS is because a lady from my mum's work gave them to her to give to me, and I don't know if they were from like a market or something, so I don't know if they're real or not. I'm not saying that she would lie or anything, I'm just saying like, who knows. Again, they're old, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Got a lip smackers that I've had since I was like 6. Goodbye. A Bow Beauty lip gloss. I don't even remember getting this, so goodbye. Another Bow Beauty lip gloss. Again, I'm not gonna use it. Oh my god, Bow Beauty. I used to be obsessed with this. I'm sure this is in a video on my channel. It's like a vibrant. I'm gonna swatch it for you, even though it's old and it's gonna go in the bin. But it's that colour, and I used to like just dab it on just a tiny bit and sheer it out, and I was obsessed with it. I thought I was really cool with my purple eyeliner and this. Yes, purple eyeliner with this lip colour. I also have this Avon like shimmer lip colour. Again, I don't know if Avon's cruelty free or not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I remember when I looked this up, it wasn't. So maybe this can go to a better home because it's really not that old. I just knocked everything in my lap. And lucky last, I have 2 more Models Prefer lip glosses. These are going to go in the giveaway pile. I am going to go through that pile again because I feel like a lot of it I should probably throw out because it's actually super old. But for now, it's in that pile. And lucky last, another Models Prefer lipstick. Oh, what a deep vampy colour. I'm sure I wore this at some point, but again, goodbye. Which leaves us with a solid 3 lip colours. And not even nudes, like a beigey colour and 2 dark reds. Okay, the bottom drawer, I don't even know really what's in here. These brow powders, which mum was using as eyeshadow, and she didn't want them anymore, so I was like, I'll take them off your hands. But again, they're from that $2 LOL brand, so they can go into the pile to give away. Maybelline Colour Tattoo. This is so dried up. Ew, that's gross. But I used to put this on my inner corners and I was obsessed, and I thought it was so cool to have, but it's gonna go in the bin because it's really old. And also Maybelline. I have so many of these, and I actually have some in my bathroom, and I feel like I only hold on to them because it was again part of like my dance makeup uniform. That's why I have so many, and that's why it feels wrong to like throw them away. Mum actually used this by coincidence anyway and would just use one colour, and then I would use the rest for dancing because it's the one we're meant to have. But I feel like it needs to go because it's old. There's another random eyeliner in here. Again, it's old, gross. It's going in the bin. And I have 2 sharpeners in here. This is my actual like makeup one, and then this one I found is a normal sharpener, and I'd used as a normal sharpener, but I couldn't find this, and I desperately needed one for a lip pencil, so I used this for a lip pencil. But never ever ever use a normal and pencil sharpener for eyeliner because you can damage your eyes based on like what's in the old pencil sharpenings. But I figured on my lips it'll be alright. But I think this will go back with like all my stationery, and this will stay my makeup. I also have a really old mint juleps. When I first found out what Lush was, and I went to Lush and I was obsessed, and I only went to spend like $10 because when you're like 13 you don't have money. Would recommend though, it's good and it tastes amazing, but it's going in the bin because it's really old. Oh, also Lush is all cruelty free, and they label which of their products are vegan on their website and on the products now I think too, which is amazing, incredible, super helpful. Oh, just found another brush from that Fit Me bronzer. I'm just gonna put this to give to whoever. Last, I just have a bunch of eyelashes. Now, these are the first pair I ever had to get for dancing, and they're not nice, so they can go in the bin. And I have 2 sets of like individual lashes, which I'm gonna hold on to. They're from Ardell. Ardell are all synthetic and their glue is vegan. The other glue that I know off the top of my head is also the duo glue. So I'm gonna keep these. I actually use these as at-home lash extensions with the Ardell kit that comes with the permanent glue. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these. Not necessarily to use as lash extensions, but just for lashes. These are just wispies and they're just too much. I might hold on to them as a spare pair for like if a friend is desperate and needs a pair. And then these are Debbie Wispies. These are my favorites. I love these. They're beautiful. They're super natural, but like give you just that a little bit more. So I'm gonna hold on to those. And that's it. That's my entire makeup collection. I will give you a quick overview of what the floor looks like. I've gotten rid of most of my makeup. I am looking into buying a bit more because I did get a Priceline voucher for Christmas, which I haven't even touched yet. And I'm bored, so I kind of want to do some online shopping. So I might do that this week sometime. But I'll quickly show you what everything looks like, what's going on down here. Okay, so we've got the drawers. I've already shown you these, but that's just my eye stuff, face, lips, and extra stuff. Got my 3 palettes here that I'm keeping, and also this little brush, but I'll put that with my brushes later. This is all my stuff that I'm giving away to people. I will sort that into stuff that's for friends. Actually, to be fair, that's probably the only one for friends, and then the rest is all like stuff for kids in the neighborhood if they want it. And then this is my rubbish pile because so much is old or empty and I just never done anything with it, so that's all gonna go in the bin. Okay, so that is it. That is me decluttering my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I don't have a very big collection or anything, but I thought I would share some insight on some affordable makeup that is cruelty free and vegan. If you have any questions about anything, make sure you leave it down below. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, and I hope you guys enjoyed finding out a bit more about some vegan makeup. Again, I will link stuff down below to things like websites that list vegan products, or any information that I have, I will link that down below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!